You know, this is when Truth having a hand in that. And they also had an intake going down, I believe, one of these weekends coming up in February. And I think that's going down in Virginia. So, salute to everybody who's part of that. You know, RBE is definitely on the up and up. They're on the up and up. Salute to Wayne Truth and everything she does. Um, let's talk about this card. We're gonna talk about these up and comers for these three battles before you get to the major seven battles. You got Holly on the Man versus B Michelle. Now, Holly on the Man ain't exactly new. Holly on the Man's been out for some time. You know, I think I saw her battle on Gates of the Garden, and I've seen her battle on some other leagues. I think for her, she just needs good matchups. Good matchups and good opportunities. The battle I saw on Gates of the Garden, she had an okay performance. I'm pretty sure she could have done better than that. B Michelle, I am not familiar with. I'm not familiar with B Michelle. Um, so I'm assuming this battle's 3 rounds. I'm going 2-1 either way. 2-1 either way. Hopefully, B Michelle can make me a fan. I'm not familiar. And Harder on Demand, I'm hoping you have a better performance than that one I've seen. Um, Top Floor Mars versus Notes. Top Floor Mars, I'm assuming you're from Philly, along with Top Floor Luke. I'm not familiar with you, but salute to you for being on the card. Hopefully, you show me something. I leave being a fan and wanting to see more. Notes. Originally, when I saw the name Notes, I thought it was Notes Delgado. But it has me wondering because there is a Notes that's in the Crucible. I saw somebody named Notes, so I'm not sure which Notes it is. If it's the one that I'm familiar with that I've seen battle, I think it was either Av or Regs. I'm familiar with your work. If it's the Notes that's a part of the Crucible, I'm not familiar with your work. But either way, I hope I leave. I enjoy the battle as far as top floor Mars versus Notes. I hope I enjoy the battle. You know, Jers versus Jagger Josh. Jers, I've seen battle. He battled Tyrek Fly on Gates of the Garden, and I was like, oh, he nice. He nice. He can rap. Got a decent. He got a decent performance. He had the bars. Had some delivery. So I'm like, all right, he possibly could be on to something. Jack and Josh, I've seen maybe about 3 battles for Jack and Josh. About 3 battles for him. And I think all 3 are Wiggle Hard battles that I've seen as far as Jack and Josh. But I've seen like something that was like a freestyle, I think I saw him too. Here's the thing. With Jack and Josh, in the beginning, I didn't know who he was. But as I continued watching, I'm like, alright, first battle I wasn't sold. First battle I saw at Jack and Josh, I wasn't sold. I want to say by the second battle, I'm like, alright, he decent. He decent. He good. I just want to see him with some real competition. Jers ain't. Jers should be good competition for Jack and Josh. I've seen him battle. So, Jers versus Jack and Josh should be a really good battle. Probably is going to be the best out the probably 3 of these battles. As far as like talent that a lot of fans don't know who they are. But if you follow Wiggle Hard, you know who Jagger Josh is. You know who he is. And he's also a part of the Crucible. I'm not sure whose pick he was for the Crucible, but he's a part of the Crucible also. So salute to him for that. But let's talk about the main card for us, Divide and Conquer. The main card for us Divide and Conquer. We're gonna start at the bottom of the card. You have B Magic versus Coach Corleone. Last two B Magic around them with falls. I believe that was bad. That was a good battle. That was the B Magic punching, getting through it, having performance, delivering well. That's the B Magic. I like saying his Fate battle. Him and Fate was a good back and forth battle. Like B Magic's been back in the bag of rapping. No stumbles, no fumbles, no chokes, no nothing. Like he's been back in the bag of really rapping. And for him to continuously be booked, he has to have good performances. Yes, his name will get him booked, but if he's not living up to it, he's not gonna be on the cards that y'all want to see him on. Coach Corleone. First time I saw Coach Corleone, I'm like, who is this guy? And then I think I saw him versus Dre Dennis for RBE, and I was like, this is an alright battle. This is an okay battle. I don't think I had him winning, but I'm like, alright, maybe I need to see something else. And I think I saw another Coach Corleone battle where I was like, alright, this is better than what I saw with that battle. So I'm like, alright, he on to something. Then, as far as what I saw on Hitman's Bags and Bodies, I like what I saw. I like what I saw on the three-way battle with Coach Corleone and Fendi and Jay that guy. He had a good verse. You know, I think if we had to put it in like who had the better verses, pen wise, Fendi. Moments and whatever, moments and bars that stuck out, probably Jay that guy. But Coach Corleone had a good performance. You know, it's really about what the crowd wants to hear. Because you gotta cater to the crowd. A lot of times people say, "Y'all, this good shit last battle," which is very true. If B Magic getting there punching, like I know B Magic can punch, it could be a long night for Coach Corleone. But if B Magic gets in there and doesn't take Coach Corleone serious, he could lose. And Coach Corleone could have a good performance and capitalize off of this and get even another big name after this. That's what could happen. Let me think. I'm gonna go 2-1 either way. With B Magic versus Coach Corleone because Coach Corleone could have a performance and he upsets B Magic, or B Magic can get in there, punch his lights out. That's why I'm gonna say 2-1 either way. My pick for Battle of the Night: Pain versus Bad News is my pick for Battle of the Night. That, and I'm gonna tie that with Hollow and Ill Will. But I got Pain and Bad News man Battle of the Night. Battle of the Night, and one of them's gonna have performance of the night. I feel it. Pain's on the run. He hasn't lost. He just got Big Cannon out of there last time he battled. Big Cannon was talking crazy, got in the ring, and Pain got him out of there. Pain arguably hasn't lost the battle. He on the streak. Bad News is looking to come ahead, knock him off his streak, you know. But this is a fair battle because they both talk that talk. They gonna get in each other's faces. They gonna talk that talk, and we gonna see who talking better. Mind you, Bad News is coming off the battle with Snake Eyes, in the rematch on Backs and Bodies. And he beat Snake Eyes again. And we ain't even gonna talk about Snake Eyes in the recycling part. But either way, he beat Snake Eyes again. Like, Bad News is doing his numbers. He just had a on the spot battle with KD. Got KD out of there. So, Bad News been doing his numbers. Whether you love him or hate him. I think this is a good battle. This is a good battle. You know, Bad News is coming to stop Pain in his tracks. Like, nigga, you might be running things over here, but I'm about to dead that. That's basically how Bad News is seeing this. And Pain's like, yeah, you might be that nigga in other places, but as far as RBE, this my house. So, I got her 2-1 either way in that battle too, because it's really about who talk it better with Pain and Bad News. That's really what it's gonna come down to. Who talk it better? Who talks it better? But like I said, Pain versus Bad News, battle of the night. That's my vote for battle of the night. J Murder versus J Jeans. Now, I did watch the live with ARP, and he was saying that J Murder and J Jeans have a past history or whatever. Like, something like this battle, I believe, was supposed to be on closure, whatever the issue is. But here we are with this battle. I think I've seen J Jeans battle once. I think, was it J Jeans that battled Larry Bull on that card? I think it was. And I was like, oh, he not bad. But J Murder ain't no slouch. I just finished watching J Murder versus, I want to say it was Dre Vicious for Westworld. And I'm like, J Murder has pretty much battled almost like all the major places. All the major places, you know. I think the only place I haven't seen J Murder is, you know, I don't know. I would say URL, but he probably has battled for as URL in a sense. In a sense, Jay Murder knows how to rap, how to freestyle, rebuttal, and what to say and how to say it. The crowd is gonna gravitate to what he's saying. That's one thing Jay Murder does very well. Jay Jeans has a pen, but it's like your pen versus everything else that Jay Murder can do. Will it be able to combat that? I'm going Jay Murder 2-1. I'm going Jay Murder 2-1. Jay James could prove, show and prove that, his pen is more than just his pen. But I really want to know what the issue is with them, because ARP, based off the live I watched, he didn't get into it. So hopefully they tell what the issue was. J Murder 2-1 over J James. Rosenberg Raw versus Jag. Rosenberg Raw versus Jag. Last time I seen Rosenberg Raw was his Bill Collector battle, and I had Bill Collector beating him. Salute to the Battle Academy. Salute to Friendly's card. The only problem with that battle was the mics. How do you mess up on the mics with your main event? That was an issue with that battle. The mics messed up during the battle. Like, he had good bars and good momentum in the beginning. Then when the mics messed up, it was over. It was over. That battle went downhill from there. Before that, last battle I seen for Rosenberg was what? Was it A Ward? A Ward and Show Off was the last two battles. He beat Show Off. I had him beating A Ward too. And he had good performances in both of those battles. I expect him to want to come and kill Jag. Him and Jag been going back and forth. You know, Show Off versus Jag dropped not too long ago. Jag did his numbers versus Show Off. Probably the best Jag performance I've seen. He beat Show Off also. He did beat Show Off. But Raw ain't Rosenberg Raw's not a walk in the park. You know, you're gonna need to have another performance like you did with Show Off to beat Rosenberg Raw. I'm going Raw 2-1. I'm going Raw to beat Jag. You know, Jag, you can show improvement, have back-to-back good performances or not. A Ward versus Big K. Now, this battle's rescheduled. Supposed to happen on the last RBE card. Didn't happen. A Ward was sick. The battle's happening now. A Ward 3-0. A Ward 3-0. Unless Big K really gets in there and raps, and he gets in there and raps and not the bullshit he likes to do. Like beat dog shit down your leg and carry that on for the whole round. He's trash. Talking about his religion. He's a Christian. The Four Horsemen, you know, these are just typical things he's going to mention, which everybody mentions when they battle A Ward. Unless Big K exposes A Ward for something, or like something like that, I don't see him beat A Ward 3-0. QB Black Diamond versus Caution. Now, I was a little surprised at this one, because I thought when I saw QB's name, she would be battling. You know, she might be battling somebody else, maybe another big name, but she got Caution, and salute to Caution because she's in the championship battle versus C3, February 25th on Chrome 23 for that 25K on that Remy Moss anniversary card. So Caution's been doing that thing. Like, salute to her. Like, her performance has gotten better. Her pen was always there. I said once the performance gets better and the delivery keeps going, getting better and improving, she's going to be deadly. Caution versus QB should be a good battle. QB's last time we seen her was when she battled, was it A Ward? I want to say it was A Ward. That's RBE battle I can think of. I think that's the last one I can think of. But other than that, she battled 40 killed her and got her out of there. Once Chrome 23. QB needs a good performance. I'm going to Caution 2-1 over QB. Unless QB really get in there and really raps crazy, I got Caution beating her 2-1. Main event. Hollow the Don versus Ill Will. Hollow for me can be hit or miss. Last couple of Hollow performances I've been a fan of. Deriving generators with ventilators and stuff like that. I know that's his flow, but I enjoyed his Geechee battle. The Aver 1-rounder. K-Shine. Like, those performances I enjoy from Hollow. I need him to have performances when he really get in there and rap. You know, that's what I need from him. A good performance. Ill Will is like the master of like jokes, delivery, moments, performance, bars. Like, it's so many different. You don't know what Ill Will's gonna come with you. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy that battle as far as Hollow Dawn versus It Will. I really don't care for who wins the battle. Just as a fan, the fan in me will appreciate the battle. I don't care who wins, and the fans will just appreciate it. I would still like to see Ill Will back on URL though. I don't know whatever the issue was. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind Ill Will being at RBE, but you see how Mac Myron went to URL. Like, there's matchups for him over at URL. Like, this is a fire card. It's a fire card. Like I said, I got Pain versus Bad News for Battle of the Night. I have second Battle of the Night, Hollow the Dawn Ill Will. I have Pain. I'm going to predict Pain or Bad News to have Performance of the Night. And I'm predicting A Ward to have Body of the Night. And as far as the three battles before the major battles, I'm going with Jagger Jaws versus Jarrus to be the top battle out of those three battles. And I'm hoping that Top Floor Mars and Notes make me fans. And the same would be Michelle. And I'm hoping Honey on the Man has a performance that we are going to be talking about in a good way. But overall, this battle is this RBE ARP. You keep delivering with the events. I'm still waiting on Max Out 3 after this, eventually, to see what you do with Max Out 3, Because this is a fire card, but I know Max Out 3 is going to be crazier. Max Out 3 is going to be an even crazier card. I know that for sure. I know it for sure. Make sure y'all tune in for the face-offs. The face-offs Friday. None other than the hustler himself, Cassidy's doing the face-offs. So you already know it's going to get crazy. It's going to get crazy. But if you can't be in Atlanta Saturday, make sure you get the pay-per-view. $40. You got 10 battles. 7 for the major card and 3 for the undercard. My thing is, a lot of people are not going to watch these 3 battles before the major 7 battles. Do yourself a favor. Watch those battles, because one of them probably could be the next star on RBE. And you don't know it, because you refuse to watch that person's battle. So, tune in and watch it. Tune in and watch it. Rosenberg Raw versus